between the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They will start this drive with Ford. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Josh Allen, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Josh Allen in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. The Falcons send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. A swing pass here to Edwards.
And he goes out right around the 39. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They go play action. Mills.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Tua. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter, obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw is Mills.
He's got his man. That's Hardman.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here's Mills.
Setting up the screen here to Edwards.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Mills. He'll look downfield for Waller.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play that time for the Titans. 59 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And some room to work. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Again, they turn to forward. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This is Ford. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Yellow, go! Slide blue. Yellow.
2 and now on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Four yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On 2nd and inches, Mills taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They run with Ford. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Completion number 3. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch. Made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple of easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Ready?
Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. If they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On the ground, it's Ford. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Titans' 15-yard line.
3-3. Green jack. Check white. Smith red.
On 2nd and 12, Tua. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Mills. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Darren Hall.
There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Cool out for the point after.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Play action now. Mills.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, it's Ford. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
10 cycles.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Ready.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
560. Red cycle. Check smash. Field blue.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
Now it's the backup Mariota. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Here we go.
This
Here we
offense
go.
in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Ford, and he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
97. Cluster 6. Blue, go. Ready.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Anthony Schwartz, 44 yards. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Falcons take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. The Falcons on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready, set.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Left.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Let's go. Hey, red, black ultra. Red, yellow.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give for Edwards running right, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Mecole Hardman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Titans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Ford, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On
It's Ford. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. They'll run on first down. Ford. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ford, and not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here we go, set. Shot, 17. Drill green. Ready.
Tua on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away.
And now the rookie's free. The 30. 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Go, 10. Opposite, green.
On 3rd down,
Ford. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Edwards now on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got...
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom.